days of rain and crashing and being soggy last night to I'm already sweating. Spent the morning getting the crap dried out. We are finally getting on the road. With everything going on at home lately, I've spent a lot of time close to the house riding a race bike for the most part. So the wife is finally traveling again for work, and decided I wanted to take a little moto vacation. So I decided to load up the Honda the day that she left, which was Tuesday, excuse me. And I just put stuff to camp and clothes for a couple days and whatnot, and was just going to go wherever. And actually I forgot it was race weekend, so vacation's going to be cut a little bit short to go get the Husky and head down to, was that Greensburg, Kentucky, way down in Central Time. Anyway, go down there and race on Saturday, well Sunday. I'm going to go early. There we go, let that clutch out, slide that rear. So the weather's been so intermittent, I've pretty much left the camera put away for the most part. Been spending 2 days easily running from the ring drops. Yesterday I ran up to Rocky Mountain to dry out and see what the weather was going to do, and I decided to swap a couple tires in Winchester, just because I was tearing up the non-DOT knobbies that I had on the bike. But needed something that I trusted a little bit more on the pavement that wasn't going to get chewed up, because I don't know if I've said this before, but I hate being wet. It's just one of those things. I have never liked riding around wet and whatnot. Racing in the mud and all that stuff, I don't care, because I get to go home and get a shower and be in a dry bed. But when night after night of packing a wet tent just sucks. Just not a fan. Maybe I'm a sissy, but I want to learn to live off the bike, so got to kind of break those habits a little bit. So today we're out doing some adventure-y stuff. With as much rain as they've had, I'm a little reluctant to get too wild off roads. I'm going to go take a look at a little new stuff here and there in the afternoon once it tags up a little bit. Then this morning we'll just go see some of the stuff we already know. Looking forward to having everybody down to the rally this year, so I want to go ahead and start checking out routes. Everything changes every year, and I've not spent nearly as much time down here as I usually do, so it's important to see how everything's going. We'll check in here in a few more minutes. After rolling the rally for this many years, we've changed destinations, and now we go to Lago Linda's Hideaway. And it turns out, after doing some exploring, some of the best trails are actually right outside the gate here. So folks with a dual sport or a dirt bike can enjoy some really rustic bluegrass backcountry riding through here. It's absolutely fantastic. Save that one with dab. All right, let's bust it around, do it again. Yeah, this stuff right out of the gate is a really wild combination of real rugged double track. All the side-by-sides have been down here. And it's interesting because there's some, boulder fields and just creek crossings and whatnot. And a lot of this is a sunken creek. I passed this section earlier. Like, you can tell a lot of water goes through there, but, it's bone dry right now, especially after all the rain. It's shocking. But, it's the way it is down here, sinkholes and whatnot. A lot more water runs underground than above. But obviously, this is side-by-side playground right here, making these mud holes and whatnot. And I'm over here trying not to land any nasty ones. Rear tire gave out for me. But it's a nice mix. Gives novices a break from all the rocky sections, and they can run through here on the double track and just kind of take it easy for a little bit. For me, when it's a little drier, I got better tires. It's fun to just grip it and rip it through most of this. I took some stuff off the bike so I can ride a little more aggressively. I admit that I'm pretty goofed up at this point, and I think we're going down here, if I remember correctly. I'm looking for another one of those sunken creeks down here. Another great photo op. Another situation to show people what some of the views are like down here. So we get around all these rocks and stuff, and then we'll check in again here in a little bit longer. All right, let's see if we can get out of this rock garden. That works. That was not what we wanted, but it worked. All right, the adventure continues. Stopped in the rock garden to take some pictures. Put those up there. And I got to get out of here at some point because there's some other places I want to see today. I have to hustle. I'm gonna miss it. But look at that. Yeah. Let's make sure the screen's clear here. There we go. Bring my husky down here and just tic-tac-toe through all that rocky deliciousness right there. Yeah, cliffs, rocks, double track, we got it all. Oh, more. Yeah, definitely got to come back and enjoy that later. All right, kids, catch you down the road. Some crawdads in there. It's the deep one. Oh shit, that is deep. Good. Toes a little wet, but we're still good. It's time to get out of here now. Let the back end come around. And we're there. We dumped the luggage off at the campground. We're doing some more exploring now, so we came down the Sinking Creek. Let's see, stopped and I took a couple pictures, but let's get this thing turned around now that my feet are totally waterlogged. That view right there, I get waterlogged, put my foot right in it. That's it. It's absolutely amazing down here. At some point I need to find a place and set a tent up there, come down here and camp sometime when it's not infested with ticks and mosquitoes. Really checking that skid plate today. Yeah, there are the stairs that I don't think we're going to go up. I think we're going to go see if we can get around this way. We'll ride the double check, hoping that the water's not bad. It looks deep, but I have a bypass if I get in that big of a pinch. And as with everything else we talked about today, all of these routes are available if you have the bike and the inclination. I want folks to come out and see the backcountry and have a good time. I'll check in again here in a few. Yeah, I said this earlier that a lot of water around here actually runs underground, and that's it right there. Coming along at Sinking Creek, and all of a sudden I look up and I realize there's water rushing out of a cave, and I had never even noticed that before. It's a blast riding down here with all the sand. Obviously this water's running real good, so I can at least see how deep it is, so that definitely helps. But yeah, that's absolutely wild right there. Sandy beaches. Avoiding the quagmire. Not as cleanly as I hoped, but we're good. Jeeps and the side-by-sides make a mess of this. And this beautiful sandy clay mix. Now it's on top of rocks for the win. Ooh, yeah. Do some of that. Yeah, buddy. Alright. That way looks like what, our golden rule. Crossing brown water. I didn't see somebody else go through first. 52 is the main room into Lago Linda. For the street riding folks, this is one of the better ones down here. 77 and 2016 are my favorites, but there's some mountain sections of 52 that are absolutely excellent. Naturally, I turn the camera on right as we get to a straight section. We're coming up here. You can see the rock shelters and the trees and the cliffs on the right. This is absolutely stellar in the springtime. So here we go, a little 15-mile-an-hour curve. I bet it's marked a little more aggressively than it really is because of the street here. Yeah, definitely that, but that's all right. But 52 goes up and down over several of the ridge lines. If you want to get out there and rip and you want some relatively pristine pavement, 52 is the place to find it. You got to watch out for gravel trucks. I don't think they're coal trucks anymore, but a lot of gravel trucks and whatnot. So the traffic can be a little bit heavy, especially on the, well, I was going to say, especially on Sunday morning, and work trucks and whatnot throughout the weekend. So here we go. Here's a little tease. And the one I was thinking of, there's a turn. Actually, I have a hard time keeping my eye where I'm supposed to go. I think it's on the back side of this because there's a rock shelter right in the corner. No, that's not it. Ripping along here with like 12 psi in the tires, so hopefully the rubber sticks and we don't shred it. Nope, that was it. Trying to keep the rubber on the road here. So that's this is eastbound 52. Then we'll make this right on 399 right here, and then Lago Linda is around several other wonderful curves here. Obviously, folks should always remember that people live here. I like to get out here and rip it, but I got to remember, you know, don't ride like a complete asshole, because this is where people live every single day. A lot of folks just trying to get to work and whatnot. So, but as I've said elsewhere, folks think, you know, I mean, Red River Scramble is an adventure rally, so we're here to provide, you know, riding opportunities for everybody, and for folks that don't want to ride off-road, some of the best pavement I know is down here. And obviously there's, you know, a lot of mailboxes and other hazards and whatnot, so it's not exactly Deal's Gap, but it really is just a matter of what you're looking for. I like the Gap, but I like it more down here because other than the locals, there ain't nobody else here. So we'll catch you guys down the road.